sticky beef noodles. These are delicious, really easy to make. Noodles you can just cook as per the packet instruction, and then the rest of it is done in your Ninja Foodi. So we're going to be air frying our steak and then moving on to sit and saute. I really hope you enjoy the recipe. If you do, please hit that like button for me. If you're interested in a copy of my cookbook, then there is a shop link below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's go and cook. I'm making sticky beef noodles, and we're going to use a couple of processes to do this. So to start with, I have sliced my steak. You can choose what steak you want for this recipe. Obviously something pretty tender is going to work the best. I have got some longer strips and some shorter strips. It doesn't really matter as long as they're sort of even thickness and everything's going to cook at the same time. So in my bowl here, I'm going to marinate my beef. And I'm going to start off with a tablespoon, probably a heaped tablespoon, yeah, let's go heaped, of oyster sauce. Same amount of soy sauce and also some hoisin sauce. So let's mix that all together and let's put our beef into it. Right, it's as simple as that. You can do this just for half an hour. You can do it, all day long. It's really up to you. It depends what time you've got. Okay, so give it a good stir. Make sure everything's mixed together. I'm going to cover that with cling film, pop it in my fridge, and then I'll be back when we're ready to start cooking it. Okay, so my beef's been marinating in the fridge. Let's mix together corn flour and also some Chinese 5-spice, because that's going to give this corn flour a really good amount of flavour. This is going to make our beef delicious. Right, so beef in here. There you go. And I've got an egg. I didn't put the egg in earlier. I felt like that can just be done at this stage. And I've got a bit of shell in there. Never ideal. Get that shell out. Okay. Mix that egg round into your beef. And give that another really good mix to make sure that that beef is coated in the egg, as well as obviously all of that beautiful flavoured marinade that we made earlier. So what I'm going to do now is coat each piece of beef in the flour. So grab a piece of your beef into the flour. Just give that a little toss around in there just to coat the outside. Lovely. And then that goes straight in my air fryer basket, ready to be air fried. And now I've just got to finish doing the rest, so I'll be back shortly. So I sprayed the bottom of the basket, and now I'm going to spray the beef again with some oil. Doesn't need to be too much. And we're going to get that onto air fry. Now I'm going to go quite hot, 200, and it's really going to depend on how cooked you like your beef, how long you do it for. I would suggest up to 10 minutes. Okay, so I've set mine for 10 minutes. I do like my beef fairly well cooked, so it's obviously personal preference, but I haven't preheated the air fryer, remember, so it's not already hot in there, so it does need to get up to temperature. When my beef is cooked, I'm going to cook some vegetables, and I'm also going to be using some noodles. And the ones that I am using are these noodles here, rice noodles. You can use egg noodles, whatever you like. Just cook them to the packet instructions. These just basically need to be hydrated in some hot water. So it's nice and simple to do that on the side without using any other kitchen appliance other than just boiling your kettles. That's nice and easy. So now we need to make our sauce, because the noodles are going to be very bland if we don't have a nice sauce on there. So let's get started with our sauce. Begin with soy sauce, then oyster sauce. Basically more or less repeating the flavours here. Then I'm sweetening this up with a tablespoon of honey. And then I want a little bit of heat in this. So I'm going to use some sriracha. I think around half a tablespoon is probably going to be enough. I can always drizzle over some extra sriracha at the end if we feel it needs that little bit of an extra kick. So that is how simple it is to make your sauce. Just got to cook these. And then my vegetables here are sliced red pepper and 3 sliced spring onions. You want to toss your steak halfway through cooking. As you can see, we have now got some crispy bits, but also some lovely tender beef as well. So all I'm going to do is just grab that straight out and set that aside. That's going to stay perfectly warm in there in the basket. I'm not too worried about the pot being dirty. It doesn't matter. We can go straight onto sear and saute and get some spray oil in the bottom. Everything's nice and warm, so I'm going to get my pepper in first. That's going to take a little bit more cooking because I like my pepper quite soft. And then I will add in the spring onion when that is cooked enough for me. Just had a little taste of the beef while we're waiting. It's so tender. It's got loads of flavour. That's really worked having the marinade on that. And then that corn flour has given me, or corn flour and egg, it's given me some really crispy little bits as well, which is really nice. The texture is amazing on that. So my veg has softened down nicely. That is just how I want it. I'm going to get my noodles in there. So those have been soaking and they're ready to go. Then let's scrape in our sauce. Make sure we get all of that in. Give that a good mix round. And then you can add your beef into there. Here it comes. I like to scrape off any little bits on the bottom because that's all really good flavour, and add that in too. Give this all a good stir to combine, and then you are ready to serve up your beautiful beef noodles. Such a quick and easy dinner, and a bit of a nice alternative for having steak as well. Cannot wait to eat this evening. I really hope you've enjoyed the recipe. If you have, please do hit that like button for me because it helps my channel so much. Subscribe as well if you're new here and you haven't yet done so for more Ninja Foodi recipes like this one. To purchase any of my cookbooks, please head over to my website www.susannaskitchen.uk.